Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to today's live analysis for Bank Nifty. Today is Tuesday, 4th of July, 2023. The current time is 9:03 a.m. IST. And let me just quickly start in terms of what has happened yesterday and what is the overall context. Okay. So first of all, one of the areas which I am closely looking at it. So this is a Bank Nifty futures chart, and since the last three trading sessions, what we are seeing is short covering rally. Okay, so overall the inventory is long to too long. So just be a bit extra careful for your long trades because currently the inventory is long to too long. We are, continuously the value is developing higher. Moreover, the reason why this move happened and also the new ATH created above 45,500 level uh, is because of the shorts which got trapped, below the 43,600 level. Okay. One of the indication was this two single print. So a lot of stops or the shorts, they were trapped in this area, and this 3 days is the move or the up move. The reason why it is because these players are in a lot of pain because they shorted at the wrong areas, and they are just trying to exit the market. Okay, so this up move, I'm not seeing any positive or any new business coming in. Basically the up move which is created is basically from the old business which came in from the previous day's auction. Okay, and more or less another area which I was looking at is if I measure where the up move started, right? So the Bank Nifty is already corrected about 4%. That is about 1800 or 2000 points. So I will be very careful because the move has already happened of 2000 or 1900 points. Now I'm not expecting another move of 1900 points unless and until we get some FII or some other news factor, which obviously we won't be knowing as retail traders. We will be knowing that maybe at the end of the day. But currently I am expecting some sort of balancing today. And again, the reason why I'm telling this is because the data is suggesting me. So if you see, after A and B period, right, after the B period high, it formed around 45,500-ish level or above 45,400 level. We are just developing sideways. So basically what we have is we have a balancing around 45,300 level. Okay. And if you look at the OI data also at 45, 200 and 300. So 200 is where yesterday both call and put, the change in OI was pretty flat. So a lot of sideways movement happened, and some stop losses would have been hit. Okay. Now if I look at Nifty, so overall similar development has happened. So I'll just repeat again. In Bank Nifty we have a inventory is long to too long. We are making 3-day high. This is one time framing higher. If I go to Nifty, similar reaction is seen in Nifty, wherein we have got three prominent gaps. So 1, 2 and 3. This is Nifty futures, by the way, not the spot. Okay, so again a big up move. Inventory is long to too long. And even if I look at Fin Nifty, that is also giving me the similar price or the similar auction development. So in Fin Nifty we had three single prints. So basically area where it tells me that supply is trapped. Then we have one gap, two gap, and three gaps. Okay, so three more gaps. And the auction Fin Nifty, we had an area where supply came in at this level, and today I'm expecting this particular level to be broken. So overall, yes, similar reaction has happened. Now one data point which I would like you to observe is the cumulative volume delta. Okay, so if I look at the close of Bank Nifty, right, it is positive, like it is plus 7k. Okay, if I look at Nifty, it is negative. If I look at Fin Nifty, it is negative. Yeah. So what is this suggesting? This is suggesting that supply has came in, and fin nifty and nifty is already closed below zero level, and I'm expecting some sideways development in the bank nifty. So because bank nifty, fin nifty is composition about nifty and bank nifty, right? So nifty is already turned negative. Now I'm not saying that we might see a sudden drop. No, that's not the case which I'm saying. We can also have another new ATH, but I am just being very careful for the long trades because supply is definitely seen coming in the market and the auction. Okay, and we have got a couple of anomalies. So what I mean by anomalies is basically the gaps, which has been created. Gap also suggests the shorts are trapped. So whenever I see a gap up, it means that the supply is trapped lower, and I'm expecting when the price moves within the range, you can expect some responsive buying. Okay, so overall the context is that yes, we did create a new all-time high. There are a couple of gaps. Inventory is long to too long, and also we have got trapped sellers. Okay, so overall context is yes, auction is still bullish, but there was a sort of balancing, and one way where how I look at is whether we get an exhaustion or the particular auction is cleared is I'm looking for a spike. So basically I am looking for a B-shaped profile wherein we have got a single print on the top, and then the auction just trades within this. Okay, so I'm looking for a B-shaped type of a profile. Currently yesterday we have a P-shaped profile, and this curve indicates short covering. Okay, but sellers did came in yesterday, and we if I just remove this single print, right, or this spike, so we have a balance and then we have a single print. Okay, so we have a classic a 45-degree trade, a firecracker effect can happen today, and the areas where I'm looking at is the high, the spike base, the peacock, and the low. Okay, so that's the overall trade plan which I have. Now let me just look at the pre-open data. So we are opening again a gap up of 152 points. So the close is 274, so we are going to open about 374. Okay, so 374. Okay, so basically what I'm looking at is these stops at the high, do they get cleared or not? Okay, so 374-ish. Okay, so I'm looking for J, C, and B high. Basically what my now trade plan is, the auction is going to open around the J period high. So I'm looking to see if it takes out all this liquidity, have some sideways development, and does it come back lower. Okay, or does it take out and then continues lower. So we are just opening 100 or sort of 120 points above. Yeah, so just to be careful. Also I am not able to log into my Finvasia account. There is some login issue faced, which I'm trying to fix, but I won't be taking any morning trades because I'm not able to log into my broker account. Okay, so in the meantime, if you guys have any questions, just do let me know. Let me try to attempt if I'm able to log in. Nope, I'm not able to log into my Finvasia account. Okay, so now what's the, are there any comments or are there any? Nope, there aren't any. That's fine. Okay, so what's the trade plan is, I'm expecting the high to open around the J period, and I'm looking for this liquidity to create and see if a new ATH is getting created. Okay, so for me the J period high, this is pretty important, and that is also an area where we have got some trapped buyers. Okay, so this is the J period high. Okay, so the time is 9:13. The price will open in next minute or so, and if I just look at the intraday chart, there were opportunities which the algo suggested. So this is where I bought in. Actually, I bought in previously. Then the algo came in, but retracement to this level is is a good sign to enter. And then this was so basically I covered up my losses. I was still in loss yesterday, but yeah. Algos are helping me, and it is giving me areas where you can enter, or where you can exit. But anyways, I'm gonna continue observing this level. So 45,400 is the area, and that's where also where I have a level of resistance. So the auction will open, or the market will open in next 15 seconds. So yeah, let's see how the price develops. I'll just close this. Nifty, I'll close this, and I'll also close this. I just want to look at Nifty now. Sorry, BankNifty. Okay, so the price is open. I'm looking for it to take out the J period high. It is not. It is just balancing around it. Let me just go to the lower time frame chart. Sorry, higher time frame chart. And 45,298 is area where supply is shutting off. So what we are seeing is right now is we are just balancing around the K period high. It did took out the L period high, but now there is no trade. I'm seeing delta is flat, but I want the price to move higher and take out the stops. Does it do that? Yes, it is doing it. So I'm looking for J, C, and B, this liquidity, whether it takes or not. Okay, so let me just hit refresh so that we get the correct number, the correct letter, A period. Okay, so the J period high has been taken out. Yes, we are developing, continuing higher. So this was the up move which I was looking for, and now buyers are coming in. So it did took out the area where there were trapped buyers, and now I'm looking for continuation higher and see if it takes out the previous day high or the B period high. Yeah. So it is moving higher. Unfortunately, I'm not able to take any trades because there is a login issue with Finvicia. Okay, now I'm looking to see if there's a continuation higher or not, because what has happened is we have got trapped buyers. Okay, and I am looking at all this numbers. So there are trap buyers. So this is going to act as level of resistance. Failure for price to develop higher indicates that this level will be pretty strong enough. Supply ometer is also telling me that supply is definitely coming in, and 45,400 is the area where supply is coming in, and now it is developing lower. Okay, so it looked above C period high and failed, so that was a good short position. But anyways, that was one good trade which I was able to spot. Currently we are balancing, so overall we are balancing around the previous day's value area high. We took out the C period high, we took out the J period high, and we are just balancing into the previous day's range. So no change in business. This indicates that there is no change in the business. Yesterday the sellers who missed, they are the ones who came in again, and they are trying to take the price lower. So what now I'm looking at is two areas. So one area is 45,298, because this is a level, an important level from the swing. If this breaks, then the auction will rotate towards 45 146. So this is one area which I'm looking at, and the second area is the A period high, the J period high, and the B period high. Okay, so so those were too many things, but what I'm looking at is if price fails to move lower, and if price is right now, there is some price stability, so which is a good sign, that equal. So basically sellers are also coming in, buyers are also coming in. Okay, overall delta is positive. So in order for me to take a long trade, what I'll be observing is price should first of all move above the J period high. Okay, once it does that, then I can keep my SL below the J period one tick, and then I'm expecting it to take out the B period high and the stops which are at 45 450 level. Okay, I'm also looking at the options data, and 45 300 is where a lot of put change in OI is seen, and the calls are also seen, but currently the execution is more on the put side, and calls are the ones who are showing more open interest. Okay, so let the price fall, and yeah, currently there is no trade. The one trade which I had was shorting, but yeah, now the price is moving rapidly. So previous day close is also the area, or that is also where we have the previous day's POC, right? So this is also an area where we might see some responsive buying, and that is also with previous days VWAP. Okay, so now another trade plan is buying around this level, or this level that is at 45 300. Okay, so there is some absorption seen of supply. So this is a quick scalp, which I'm able to spot. But if this fails, so what I'm now looking at is if I already missed this, so that's fine. I'm waiting for this level to break and see the responsive. Do we get responsive buying at previous day's close or not? Because we have got two support level, that is previous day's close and previous day's VWAP. Okay, so some sort of front running is seen. So let the price come lower, let the price develop lower. We are developing below, within the previous day's value. So we are developing below the previous day's value area high. So this is the value area high. And if you see, we looked below 45 298 and failed. Okay, so this is a sign that the supply is getting absorbed, plus we have data points in terms of where supply can be again shut off. So some absorption already seen, so we have already missed this move, that's fine. So now it is going to chop off in this range, and let it chop and wait for this current high to be broken. Okay, so now what I'm looking at is this to be broken, and this level to be broken. Okay, so this is that particular range which I'm looking to be broken. If this breaks, then yes, we can have continuation lower, and you can exit at previous day's close, because that's where again responsive buying will come in, supply will be shutting off. If the high is getting broken, wait for some retracement, because we might again get some short covering move, but currently supply is coming in before previous day's high, supply is shutting off below previous day's close. Yeah, so we are chopping around, and 45 300 on spot is where a lot of put writers are the ones who are trapped. Okay, let me see if there is any question. No question. Moreover, we also have got trapped buyers. Okay, so even if you don't have order flow, right? So order flow suggests that these are the zone where we have trapped buyers, and also this indicates that there are trapped buyers. Okay, so another way how I look at it is you can mark this as lines. This will act as immediate support and resistance level. So this is a resistance level where supply came in. So basically, who are the ones who are selling here? These are basically these guys, who came in and bought here, right? They are the ones because as the price is moving into their range, right, they will be the ones who will be turning into supply. Okay, so now this level is getting broken, so you can take a short trade, keep your SL. So this is your SL, and this is your target. Okay, so 1:2 is the risk to reward, which I'm seeing right now. Okay, so let's see whether we have continuation lower, or do we again see absorption of supply. Okay, I'll just zoom in this chart a bit. Okay, so what I shared is this is your SL, this is your target. Okay, the SL is hit, that's fine, that's completely fine. Let me remove all these levels so that way it's pretty clear. So this is a period low, around before the previous day's close. Okay, again supply is coming in here. And I'm expecting price not to move lower, and the reason is, again, what we have got here is, first of all, is a buyer. We have got good buyers here, and we have got a trapped seller. So this is a support zone. Okay, so that's why we are seeing some responsive buying. So I'm just looking at this level, and do we get some responsive buying or not? Again, just a lot of data points are coming in confluence, so this is where we have got a support. Now we are seeing some trapped sellers. Now we will be seeing some reversal. So I am waiting for price to move above this particular level. Okay, so using the data to take and execute the trades, you can take a long trade, you can take a call trade, you can start buying calls. Keep your SL here. So 285 is your SL. This can be your entry. So 15 point is the SL from futures. And what we are doing is we are just hovering around the 45 to 98 level. Yeah. So that is also an area where, from the positional point of view, where the supply is shutting off. Okay, so the price has moved above this level. Now you can move your SL to this level, so you will be already in profit. And now I'm looking to see if we get a short covering move or not. Okay, you can keep your SL up at this level or at this level. So we are seeing some short covering rally now. Okay, buyers, definitely these are the shorts who are buying now. So I hope you are able to connect the dots, how I am decoding the auction, especially in BankNifty futures, and you can start trailing your SL. It's a bummer that I'm not able to log into my broker account, but yeah, this would have been a good long trade. Okay, so now we have got some trapped supply. So what has happened is supply came in again at this level. Again, this is a strong area where some responsive buying is seen. So overall what we have is trapped seller, trapped buyer, trapped buyer, trapped buyer. Okay. Now what I'll be doing is I'll be waiting for this level to be broken. So for me, this is a line in sand. Now as it is moving lower, it should not continue higher. Okay. Now this is a good area to short, keeping my SL above this level. Yep, SL is hit. So what has happened is looked below and failed. Now it is just chopping around this zone. Yeah. So just be careful. We are having a trap short is identified. So we did had a short covering move, and the price or the supply came in at the current open. Okay. So wait for big players to provide you some clarity. This is an important zone if you want to take any trades. So my trade plan is failure for price to move above indicates a short, failure for price to move lower indicates a long. So we are developing above this. Yeah, so now you can take a long trade, keep your SL here. Odds are higher that the SL might be getting hit, and again the reason is we have got trapped buyers. Okay, so we are going to chop in this range. So wait for this range to be broken. Also the supply-o-meter is also suggesting some sideways balancing happening, and that's where we are just balancing around this zone. So if you want to take a long trade, wait for this level to be broken. If you want to take a short trade, wait for this level to be broken. So that's the trade plan. Okay, and there is still some issue with Finvasia. So looks like I'll be just observing the auction today. I'll not be taking any trades. That's completely okay with me. Okay, so now we are developing lower. So I'll be taking a short trade, keeping my SL here. And once it starts moving lower, right, I'll shift my SL from here to here. Okay, so now price is retracing. Again, a good opportunity to short. And the target is current low. Okay, and that's where I'm expecting again supply to be shutting off. So we are seeing lack of continuation lower. Good sellers are coming in, but price is still moving above this level. So again, I'm looking for a short covering move. Yeah, so if you are in profit or in loss, just exit this, because it is now what we are seeing is more supply coming in. A lot of laggards are coming in, so just avoid, scratch that trade, be it in loss or be it in profit. So the time is 9:32. Despite of supply coming in heavily, we are not seeing any move lower. So basically it is look above and look below and fail. Yeah, so I am looking for a long trade now, but I'm waiting for this particular level to be broken, because what is going to happen is it's going to come here, see some supply, come lower, see some buying, come here. So this, wait for this particular range to be broken. Okay. So these are the days where I used to lose a lot. So what I used to do, I keep very tight SL, right? 5-point SL. So if I take a long, this would be my SL. If it hits, if it hits. If I take a short, this would be my SL. If it hits, if it hits. So that's how I used to multiply my losses. So what now I have a trade plan is wait for this particular range to be broken. So let me just mark those ranges. This is first range, so this and this. Okay, so I'm waiting for this range to be broken. We have again identified shorts, or basically where supply is coming in, is interested. Delta has turned negative. I mean, earlier it was about 1.5k. Now it is slowly reducing. Okay, so all this you are seeing in real time. Again, supply is getting absorbed. So 1k it has reduced to 994, 983. Supply is getting shut off. Supply is getting absorbed at this level. Okay, and see where supply is getting trapped. 45 to 98, again the level, where I have marked. This is a higher time frame level. The balance level is still working out well. Okay, so today you are seeing live in the open. Despite of supply coming in, price is not moving lower. So that is market generated information telling you, suggesting you that laggards are the ones who are coming in. Okay, and if I look at the VIX, right, yeah, so let it break. It has broken now. I'm waiting for this candle to close for next 20 seconds to give me some more clarity, and also a new period will form in B period will start in 9 minutes. Okay, so this is a choppy range. I am not interested to take any trades. Yeah, now I can take a short trade, keep my SL here, oh sorry, above here. There is another data point, yeah, so now we are seeing continuation, but what I was going to mention is we also have got an area of trapped supply. So this is where trapped sellers, this is where trapped buyers, this is where majority of the sellers came in. Now supply is coming in, so that short trade is pretty good. You can start trailing your SL, because I'm looking for responsive buying right at close and right at the previous day's VWAP. Okay, yes, it is broken now, so now you can start trailing and expect some responsive buying here now. Again, lower area is where we have got more responsive, so I'm looking for responsive buying now, but now we are seeing continuation lower. This is the zone where again some supply will be getting shut off. Okay, so this was a good trade. I called out this was one good move which would have made some money, some decent money, but I was looking for responsive buying here. It did not, but supply is still coming in, and I'm now looking to see if the L period low is taken out or not. Okay, so one good trade called out. I hope you learned something new today. Okay, so thank you again. Do like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you again tomorrow. And do let me know if you have any comments or if you have any questions. Yeah, it's a bummer that I was not able to capture this nice down move, but yeah, these are this where things work out, things do not work out, so you have to just take them with a pinch of salt. Okay, thank you again. Take care. See you tomorrow.